Hey guys, Smith here from GameOn TV, and today we are reviewing the official MLG MadCatz controller. First, we're going to do an overhead view here of everything you get when you buy the controller. First off, we'll go into the extra faceplate, which is a gloss finish faceplate that's interchangeable with the current one I have on, which is a matte finish faceplate. Now we'll go over to the thumbsticks. These are the PS3 version thumbsticks here, along with the PlayStation 3 D-pad. These are interchangeable with the current Xbox 360 ones I have in, and I'll show you that function here in a bit, as well as the gloss side panels for the controller as well, and the a back mechanism for the where you put the weights to weight the controller. So with that being said, we'll go to the controller itself. I'll be showing this more in the video. It's got a rubber backing, rubber silicone backing, no grip slips. We'll get more into that after I review the cord for the controller. The cord for the controller is a interlacing mesh, and it's USB, of course. It's gold-plated USB as well. This is a locking screwing mechanism that screws into the top of the controller so that the cord doesn't disconnect from the controller. However, you're still going to have that problem of potential disconnection from the Xbox due to the connection right here to the cord that connects with the USB, as well as the USB connecting with the Xbox. This attachment here is for winding up your cord and easy storage, so that comes with it as well. This detaches. So here I'll put the camera down right here, and we'll just get into talking about the controller. Get these out of the way. So the controller you can get right now for $100 on Amazon, and from what I know, that's the only place you can buy it actually. You might be lucky enough to find a used version on eBay from a user that may have not liked the controller and put it up on sale. But this is a pretty recent release, so you probably won't be able to find any used ones, and you probably won't be able to find any on any other site other than Amazon. So I guess we'll just get right into the aspects. Like I said about the faceplate, here you can see that it pops off and allows you to, let's just say, put the glossy one on, like so. So now I got the glossy one. Some of you guys may like the gloss, some of you guys may like the matte finish. I prefer the gloss. I prefer the matte, sorry. Just it's a better grip, in my opinion. You will also notice that this gloss here, it kind of scratches easy, the surface does. I haven't even used it, and there's actually a hairline scratch right here by my X button. So I haven't even used it yet. So we'll go ahead and take that off, switch it back on. And as well, these side panels here also come off like so, just like a magnet. So we'll snap that. Oh, actually here, before I put that back on, we'll take a look at these thumbstick mechanisms here. All you have to do is twist it and pull it out. And then you can interchange it with, let's say, a PS3 one, whatever works. So we'll put the Xbox back here and explain more about the controller. Put the faceplate back on here. So the controller itself has a really comfortable feel. I would say that it's a better feel than standard Xbox controllers or any other controller I've tried. Getting more into this non-slip grip here, it's rubber silicone based. And in my opinion, the matte going to this, it's a lot more comfortable than the gloss going to that. So, that's just me. You might have another feeling about it. I would say the thumbs move great. Everything feels so comfortable with this controller. Really, it does. The triggers seem to be a little bit quicker than a standard base controller. The A, B, Y, X buttons are basically the same, but they're still comfortable. You'll notice that the power button is a little different designed and in a different place, along with the start and select button. So another thing I want to get into about this controller that actually is a downside in most senses is the audio port right here. It's really not compatible with a lot of headsets, which is a really big problem as far as SteelSeries headsets that you plug in the port, the mini mix amp here into it. It's not going to work for SteelSeries headsets, and any connecting cord will work, any extension connecting cord will work. It might be a problem you ran into or will run into. I ran into it, was able to fix it. They also include an extension cord if you don't have one already. So, they did kind of take and compensate for that mistake or that lack of caring, but it still works. It's still great. There's no problem with the audio coming from that jack. So now we'll get back into the weighted mechanism here. And usually where the batteries go on any standard controller, here is a weighted mechanism. And here are two 3.5 gram weights, and these can be taken out, and you can adjust the weight of your controller, whether you like it lightweight or heavyweight. I prefer heavy, therefore I have all the weights in. And even without them, it's not quite too heavy, but with the cord itself and the controller, it becomes a bit of a heavier controller, even more so than the standard controllers. So you might want some weights, you might not. I like the weights in them. It gives me more of a comfortable feel, like I'm actually handling the controller. So if I was to say, should a casual gamer get this controller? Yes and no. If you plan on using it more than a couple hours a day in gaming, it's worth the buy, because this is kind of controller you're never going to have to replace as far as the thumbsticks breaking down and all that kind of stuff. Also, with it being USB, you can hook it up to your computer and use it for emulator-based games or PC-based games as well, and that's really versatile. And you can do that with any actual standard USB wired controller, but it's just something that's a pro to this controller itself as well. So I would say that if you're a casual gamer, maybe puts in 2 hours a day, might play some other computer games, I wouldn't get it. I mean, $100 is kind of a lot, but at the same time, if you're somebody who is a casual gamer that replaces their controllers often, you might want to take and get this, just because you won't have to have that same problem, as you can buy new thumbsticks, as well as customization is going to be an awesome feature in this controller. You can get probably plenty of faceplates to come, probably custom graphic faceplates from specific vendors. So if you're that kind of guy, you might not want to buy it if you don't think you're going to get enough use out of it. But I would say if you're into competitive gaming in any sense, not even in an MLG sense, but just in any sense, any community, I'd buy this controller. I mean, it works great. I've got about 40 hours logged in it, and it's still withstanding any kind of punishment I put it through, you could say. So, I mean, I would say if you're in any competitive sense of gaming, I'd get this controller, as well as if you play emulators or PC games, it works great. And all you have to do is get a specific app called XPatter to do that. I guess there's a little plug there for XPatter, but all right, so that's the controller. Again, $100 on Amazon. I'd highly recommend it. It's working great for me. I might make an update video here to come, just to let you guys know how it wears months down the road, because I've only had it here for about 2 weeks. So other than that, that's the controller. Again, $100 Amazon, pretty much the only place you can buy it. Highly recommended. It's a great controller, and I guess I'll stop the video there. Thank you.